Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Muhammad Tube here. So today I'm going to give you my 16th and final salute, which is my Mickey Mouse TV shows and my Mickey Mouse movies. Let me get this started. I'll start my salute, which is my Mickey Mouse movies. Then on this video do it for Mickey Mouse videos, my Mickey Mouse movies. Let me get started. Mickey Mouse TV shows. Wow, these shows are all about me. Like these TV shows are all about me, like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Mickey Mouse 2013, Mickey Mouse Funhouse, Mickey Mouse Roadster Racers, Mickey Mouse Mixed Up Adventures, and The House of Mouse, The Wonderful World of Mickey Mouse, Mickey and Friends, Trick or Treat, Walt Disney's Wonderful World, Mickey's Tale of Two Witches, Mickey's 60th Birthday, and Totally Minnie. Yep, so end of salute for my TV shows. Now for the movies. The Mickey Mouse movies. Wow, these movies are also about me, like Steamboat Willie, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, Fantasia, a Goofy movie, Mickey's House of Villains, Screamboat, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, The Three Musketeers, Plain Crazy, Mickey's Magical Christmas, Little Whirlwind, Fantasia 2000, Runaway Brain, New Framed Roger Rabbit, The Prince and the Pauper, Mickey and Friends Trick or Treat, Brave Little Sailor, Symphony Anthony Hour, Fun and Fancy Tree, which is known as Mickey and the Beanstalk, The Cactus Kids, Disney Learning Adventures, Mickey and the Beanstalk, Once Upon a Studio, the 1990s, Mickey's Birthday Party, Magician Mickey, Land of Paw, Orphans Benefit, Mickey Down Under, Mickey Mr. Mouse Takes a Trip, Moose Hunters, The Gorilla Mystery, Mickey's Trailer, Just Mickey, Pluto's Party, Society Dog Show, The Whaler, Mickey's Delayed Date, Moving Day, Mickey and the Seal, The Carnival Kid, Through the Mirror, Clock Cleaners, Mickey's Surprise Party, The Whoopee Party, Building a Building, Mickey's Circus, The Mad Doctor, The Birthday Party, Get a Horse, The Muppets at Walt Disney World. So end of salute for my Mickey Mouse movies. So I'll start the salute. I'll do the salute for my Mickey Mouse actors that I make as my own. So I'll play as Mickey Mouse. So Muhammad Yusuf, which is me, I'm playing as Mickey Mouse. Ilya will be played as Minnie Mouse. Maya Masu will be played as Daisy Duck. Saud Cherito will be played as Donald Duck. Misha Hajjaj will be played as Goofy. Samar Ali will be played as Pluto. Juman will be played as Clarabelle Cow. Habib Al-Arayat will be played by Horace Horsecolor. Justin Timberlake will be played by Mortimer Mouse. Amir Hirsch will be played by Pete. Jack Black will be played by Zeki. Jason Momoa will be played by Little Pete. Sharon Stone will be played by Ma Pete. Ross Byron will be played by Peg Pete. Jennifer Bolduc will be voiced by Petula Pete. Peyton List will be played by Pistol Pete. Young version of Amir Hirsch will be played by PJ Pete, and Lynn Boyd will be played by Graham Pegleg. Mark L. Taylor will be played by Ludwig von Drake. Robert Curtis Brown will be played by Scrooge McDuck. And Asif Manvi will be played by John D. Rocker Duck. Billy Magnuson will be played by Willie the Giant. Mackenzie Mosley will be played by Annie the Giant. And Dragon Muhammad Yusuf, which is the Dragon Killer version, will be played as Count Mikula. And Hector Elizondo will be played by Captain Goofbeard. Saud Cherito Jr. will be played by Donald Jr. Zendaya Coleman will be played by Baby Redbird. And Tammy Townsend will be played by Mommy Redbird. Laura Morano will be played by Mrs. Goof. And Taylor Skillen will be played by Sylvia Marpole. Neil Winter will be played by Cami Conway. And Caroli Campbell will be played by Grandma Goofy. Robot Misha Hajjaj will be played by Goofbot. And Carl Rayner, Estelle Harris. Ed Gilbert, Henry Gibson. Mark Gilbert, Tony J will be played by Lonesome Ghost. Charles Penn, which is my mom, will be played as Mandy Mouse. And Yusuf Khalifa, which is my father, will be played as Walter Elias Mouse. Nina Ahmed, which is my sister, who will be played as Felicity Field Mouse. And Grandpa Khalifa will be played by Grandpa Mouse. And Grandpa Hassan will be played by Grandpa Joe. And Grandma Asma will be played by Grandma Mouse, and Grandma Aisha will be played by Gammy, and Talal Zulfu will be played by Maxwell Mouse, which is my uncle. Nazar Zulfu will be played as Jeremy Mouse, and Abbas Ahmad will be played by Boomer. Sama Warasi will be played by Manly, and Bahadur Zulfu will be played by Melinda Mouse, and Abir Sufi will be played by Victoria. Wala Ahmed will be played by Mary. Habib Sinada will be played by Elizabeth. Munzir Talal will be played by Sherman. And Amit Talal will be played by Cornelius, which is not my English teacher. This is not my English teacher in my universe. And Luda and Talal will be played as Tiny. Alala Nizar will be played by Ben Ali Mouse. And Amr Nazar will be played by Marty. And Ola Nazar will be played by Alistair. And Alia Nazar will be played by Matilda. And Mahi Usama will be played by Mary Sue Sharp. And Dar Osama will be played by Emerson Sharp. Sabu Osama will be played by Carrie. Salah Osama will be voiced by Wilmot. Ahmed Abbas will be played by Lefty. And Amjad Abbas will be played by Righty. And Akmal Abbas will be played by Moocher. And Richard Carr will be played by Funny the Fun House. And Donna Hill will be played by Teddy the Dog House. And Bobby Campbell will be played by Aviator Peter Losky. David Sass will be played by cousin Zeki. And Kevin James will be played by Billy Beagle. And Gary Valentine will be played by Mayor Beagle. Joseph Nunez will be played by Miss Bigby. And Carol King will be played by Miss Bigby. And John Cho will be played by Mr. Thunderboom. And Carrie Iguki will be played by Mrs. Thunderbloom. And Katie Sullenberger will be played by Susie Beagleman. And Laurie Sullenberger will be played by Mrs. Beagleman. Namila Ravon will be played by Jinx. And Alana Montero will be played by Nina Ducey. And Samantha Kelly will be played by Little Stinker. And Kayana Fanen will be played by Lazilo. And Anastasia Sandipola will be played by Moses will be played by Babette Beagle. And Juliana Potter will be played by Dandelion Doozy. And Yemi Yemi will be played by Mrs. Sweet Thumbs. And Molly Screeber will be played by Ivy Beagle Snoot. John Cena will be played by Uncle Goof. And Priscilla Manning will be played by Graham Quacker Lily. And Anthony Pelton will be played by Uncle Manny. And Ellie Mataruzu will be played by Lisa Longtree. Christian Ann Ferraro will be played by Coach Hannah. And Audrey Fratelli will be played by Fiona Featherstone. And Kimberly Williams Paisley will be played by Portia DeHound. And Christian Applegate will be voiced by Agent Chauncey Chip. And Kaylee Kukum will be played by Queen Elizabeth II. And Janice Carmen will be played by Auntie Olina. And Kit Hoover will be played by Liliani. John Lacey will be played by Grandpa Kay. And John Cap will be played by Willie Bartholomew Beagle. And Eddie Steeple will be played by Dr. Waddleton Cruchley. And Zico Zaki will be played by Chief Pierre Lapierre. And Jennifer Coolidge will be played by Chef Celeste. And Jessica Alberg will be played by Patrick. And Leticia will be voiced by Leticia Jimenez will be played by Kulola. And Ellie will be played by Amanda de Quack. And Gabrielle Lixa will be played by Heidi. And Hakim Kalindar will be played by Raj. And Christian Mercy Benz Diploma will be played by Savi. Linda Ulvaeus will be played by Princess Olivia. And Ramian Ochoa will be played by Duffy the Disney Bear. And Mali Padilla will be played by Little Helper. And Matthew Rush Sullivan will be played by Mr. Dozy. And David Tennant will be played by Commander Heist. And Jack McRae will be played by Jiminy Johnson. And Steve Valentine will be played by Haunted Hard Rod. And Christian Slater will be played by Robbie Roberts. And Mark Hamill will be played by Monty Jack. And Malcolm McDowell will be played by Captain Salty Bones. And Joe Frost will be played by Auntie Olina. Tiffany Tiesta will be played by Wanda Warbler. Tori Spelling will be played by Crystal Cleanwater. Sharon Upstart will be played by Miss Bigby. Mechanical Muhammad Yusuf will be played as Toodles. Mechanical Leah Dagher will be played by Cudles. Mechanical Misha Ajaj will be played by Goofles. And Mechanical Anna Kendrick will be played by Boodles. And Mechanical Jeremy Jordan will be played by Woodles. Mechanical Charlie Tahan will be played by Shimas. And Martian Muhammad Yusuf will be played by as Martian Mickey Mouse. Martian Leah Dagher will be played as Martian Minnie Mouse. And Martian Salman Al Ali will be played by Pluto from Pluto. Martian Jumana Walid will be played as Lady Moo. Nephew version of Muhammad Yusuf will be played as Morty Mouse. Nephew version of Muhammad Yusuf will be played as Ferdy Mouse. Niece version of Leah Dagher will be played by Millie Mouse. And niece version of Leah Dagher will be played as Melody Mouse. Niece version of Mariam Assad will be played as April. And niece version of Mariam Assad will be played as May. And niece version of Mariam Assad will be played as June. And nephew version of Saud Sharia will be played by Huey. Nephew version of Saud Sharia will be played as Dewey. And nephew version of Saud Sharia will be played as Louis. And Gibson Arsdolin will be played as Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And Melody Nafari will be played as Hortensia the Cat. And young version of Meshal Ajaj will be played as Max Goof. Riku Rodriguez will be played as Buddy McBilly. And Rob Paulson will be played as Flintheart Glomgold. And Josh Duhamel will be played as Maynard McSnaughter. And Harlotte Williams will be played as Weaseln. And Melissa Roach will be played by Miss McSnorter. Winston Beagle will be played as Mr. McSnorter. Fred Taskior will be played as Elray Thunderboom. And Emma Watson will be played as Bitsy Beaglebird. And Jane Kakismark Marek will be played as Pro McSnorter. And Jerry Cannell will be played as Puck McSnorter. And Alicia Ashley Arm will be played as Maggie. And Tyrell Jackson Williams will be played as Jimbo. And Alison Stoner will be played as Susie. And Lisa Lowe will be played as Danny Sue. And Terry Hatcher will be played as Emmy Lou. And Blair Underwood will be played as Gus. And Tony Hill will be played as the Mad Doctor. And John Lithgow will be played as Yensid. Marwan Kenzari will be played as Phantom Blood. And John Robinson will be played as Victor Rasuk. John Robinson, Victor Rasuk, and Michael and Garano will be played as the Beagle Boys. And Brady Stephen Perry will be played as the Troubadour. Nostrin Butler will be played as Jose Carioca. And Ashley Tisdale will be played as Maria Vaz. And Lucas Gabriel will be played as Panchito Pistols. Nelson Ozzy will be played by Butch the Bulldog. And Bobby Mohinihan will be played as the Sneasel. Royce Darby will be played as Royal Troubadour. And Jim Rush will be played as Trolland. Kenton Duty will be played as Yeti. Rosie O'Donnell will be played as Bel Canto. And Chris Catan will be played as Fred the Cyclops. And Ryan Quanten will be played as Captain Pepper Lemon. And Adam West will be played as Joe Cook. And Elliot Reed will be played as Saya. Harry Erasmus will be played as Windy the Weather Vane. And Maya Michelle will be played as Ruthie Gibson. And Kobe Moore will be played as Kyle. Kevin Michael Richardson will be played as Shizel. And Leah Lynn Baker will be voiced by Cora. Cameron Diaz will be played by Gertine. Zoe Quality will be played as Saya. Eden Duncan Smith will be played as Ian. And Amanda Troyer will be played as Calliope. And Nicolette Piernirini will play as Bat. And Quivinzan Wallace will be played as Jin. And Kathleen Becker will be played as Talia. Taylor Richardson will be played as Trinky. And Pernell Walker will be played as Pumpkin. And Roshano Simmons will be played as Olive. Andrew Fleming will be played as Pig. Donna Mary Reku will be played by Spokewash. And Patricia Clarkson will be played as Sunny. Scarlett Benchley will be played as Rosie. And Little Harper will be played as the Snow Princess. And Jamie Foxx will be played as Zoop Bloop. And Stephanie Kuzuba will be played as Cosmo Cockroach. And Adwell Akinyo Agbej will be played as the Minotaur. And T.Y. Jones will play as Jasper. And Adam Mooney will be played as One-Eyed Jack. And Sabrina Carpenter equals the Seabiscuit. And Darcy Rose Bryan will be played by Bubbles. And Danny Flaherty will be played as Binky. And Didi Costin will be played as Tenil. And Owen Vaccaro will be played as T-Top. And Scarlett Estevez will be played as Tilly. And Linda Cardellini will be played as Ho. And Alessandra Moriso will be played by Squeakers. Mark Wahlberg will be played as Strikini. And Mike Bigaglia will play as Rocket Mouse. Abdurrahman Kamal will play as Figaro. Hani Mustafa will be played as Mr. Pettibone. And Ziad Hajri will be played as Captain Jumpsalot. Sarah Masoud will be played as Kukuloka. And Christian Stewart will be Chip, who played as Chip. And Robert Pattinson will play as Dale. And Aisha Niazi will play as Bubbles the Elephant. And Wadia Rizwan will be played as Coco the Coconutty Monkey. And Omar Qawlaq will be played as Boo Boo the Chicken. And Khalifa Maouda will be played as Buzz Buzz the Bee. And Wazan Zain will be played as Longfellow the Giraffe. And Hala Yusuf will be played as Hilda Hippo. Lua Al Mansour will be played as Clara Cluck. And Ryan Khan will be played as Humphrey the Bear. And Chase Crawford will be played as Spike the Bee. And Zac Efron will be played as Salty the Seal. And Dylan Sprouse will be played as Wilbur the Grasshopper. John O'Callaghan will be played as Fifi the Peaky. The Randall Ghani will be played as Dinah the Dutch Shund. And Alia Tawash will be played as Bella the Puppy. Laura Dickinson will be played as Grace. Laundry Bender will be played as Gertie. And Mai Whitman will play as Franny. Melanie Linsky will play as Farfos. So, end of salute. So if you guys like my salute about my Mickey Mouse TV shows and my Mickey Mouse movies, just let me know in the comments in the comment section. I'll respond to you guys.